Check it out, guys. Today's video is going to be about proximity, man. As you guys know, I'm in Miami, just touched down today. I'm actually doing this video at this gym here that they have. And, I just got to fucking make it happen. I can't go without dropping content, dropping something that might help you guys, move forward, or some that you guys hear that might get you guys moving, man. So what I mean about proximity, what that means is being around people that are elevating themselves to a higher level, people that are actually striving to become better by actually, having a blueprint that they did, that they could help you facilitate what you're trying to do. It does not necessarily have to be, the same thing that they're doing or the same journey. We're all on the same path, but just different journeys. It just doesn't mean that, oh, this person cannot help me, because I have a different idea, I have different goals. No, the thing about it is that, when you're around individuals, high level individuals that think different, that think about how to, come with solutions and how to start thinking better, brainstorming to help you on what you're trying to do, whether, it's coaching, whether it's, selling houses, selling cars, anything that has to do with providing a service. It could be washing cars, having a lawnmower business, all that that you're trying to do, entrepreneurship, like starting your own little business, your own little hustle. They have blueprints, they have systems that you could put into play so you could be able to reach people, so you could be able to, spread the word, so you could be able to build relationships through social media. Social media is your best resume to the world because you're showcasing your lifestyle, you're showcasing the work that you're doing, the work that you're putting out there, testimonials, transformations, or even the cars that you're, for example, a lot of people that I know, they started their business, car washing, and the thing about it is that this platform here has just done so much for us and created a lot of opportunities on how to be able to market yourself, how to be able to showcase what you do through social media. That's why it's important for you to be around people that did the same thing, but obviously maybe in a different field. For example, me, online coaching, helping others, showcasing my lifestyle, showcasing my transformation, showcasing that I'm just human and I'm just another regular individual that was lost, that couldn't put the pieces together, couldn't connect the dots, wasn't able to hit the goals that that I wanted, wasn't able to complete the task, wasn't able to finish. We start but we don't finish. We have a hard time finishing because what happens is that we run into a lot of problems, we run into a lot of a lot of roadblocks throughout our journey, and what we do is we give up. It's hard to go back to the drawing board. It's hard to get out of that negative mindset, because if it didn't work, then instead of like trying to find solutions, you just doubt yourself, you give up on yourself. I did it for so many years, when I was starting my fitness journey, that I wanted a six-pack, that I wanted to lose 60 pounds, and I was going to do this diet and I was going to do that diet, and it just never worked. Down the road, some always happens. I was thrown a curveball. I was thrown adversity at me, and the first thing that we let go of is, the things that we started doing for ourselves. That's the worst thing you could do, but that's the first thing we do. How funny is that? It's the worst thing you could do, but it's the first thing that we do as humans. Why? Because we're always going to find the path of less resistance, or the excuse that's going to validate you from not going after your goals, or not trying to find the solution to that problem. If you got stuck, it's easier for you to give up. So you'll just put yourself last, or you'll start drifting away, or just having some other ideas, or it just takes you away from the path of personal development, building yourself internally, not just externally, not just the aesthetic looks, but internally. Because what happens is that a lot of times, like I said, life goes on, life's up, life's like a roller coaster. It goes up and down, and Next thing you know, you're gonna get that same motivation. You're gonna get the same spark, maybe years or months down the road, and you're gonna shoot yourself in the ass. You're gonna kick yourself in the ass because you stopped. Because oh man, if I would have stuck to the plan, or if I would have found a solution, or if I just didn't quit on myself, I would have been able to hit the goal or obtain the goal that I wanted. Because obviously you see other people doing it. Obviously, you've seen other people conquering their goals, conquering their vision that they have for themselves. And how do they did it? Some of them had to get some of them had to hire a coach or a mentor that was going to keep them accountable, that was going to check them, that was going to cut their time in half, or that they were going to go straight to the point to what you should be doing. What is the easiest way to attack that task, or find the problem to your find the solution to your problem on what you're struggling with, on anything that you have to provide, or the service that you have. At a certain point, you start slowing down, things start happening, and this is when you got to pivot and adjust and find the solution. But it's just so difficult. It's hard for you guys to understand, because I did it for myself, that the worst thing you could do is quit. The worst thing you could do is give up. As it is, we are already against all odds. All odds are against us. Some of us are, our own loved ones, our own people, they're against us. They're against of what we're trying to do to better ourselves mentally, physically, spiritually. They're already giving you a hard time. The last thing you should be doing is adding fuel to the fire. The last thing you should be doing is agreeing with that, believing what they're saying. That's the worst thing you could do, is start believing what people are saying. Start listening to people that, they're not in the position that you would want to be in. And they get to your head, and all of a sudden they take your power away. They take your vision away. They take, they take all your dreams away by just flooding you and talking you out of all that shit that you're doing, because most of them don't even know what they're talking about. Most of them, they're hating on what they're giving up on. Most of them, they just don't want to see you succeed. Some of them, they just feel uncomfortable when you start doing more, because it makes them feel less. So you guys got to pay attention to that. That's why proximity is key. When I talk about proximity, you have to be around high level individuals. It does not matter if it's the same, if it's not the same vision, or if it's not the same goal, or if it's not the same service that you're providing. It's just being around that energy, that high energy, that's going to help you and keep you pumped up and motivated, and instill that curiosity in you, so you could go and search for the answers. So you could go and seek information. So you could go and hire a coach. So you could cut the time in half and go straight to the point. That's all proximity is, man. Being around people that are going to elevate you in all areas of life. Hope this helps. Run it.